we are trying to emphasize the importance of collaboration between parents, teachers, and all other stakeholders involved in the education sector. Parents have much expectation from schools and the process of schooling. Due to the absence of grandparents, earlier they used to provide emotional support and they transmit cultural values and they acted as caregivers. Schools, teachers, they can organize workshops to educate parents. As we all know, parental involvement play a crucial role in shaping child's academic performance and overall development. Today we are trying to discuss about the multifaceted impact of parents as facilitators in their children's learning experience. We are trying to examine how active engagement from parents enhances student performance and fosters emotional well-being and nurture a positive attitude towards education. And we all know effective strategies for parents to support their children's learning, including creative, conducive home environment, reinforcing school concepts, and engaging in meaningful conversations about education goals. These all are very important in our current times. And also we are trying to emphasize the importance of collaboration between parents, teachers, and all other stakeholders involved in the education sector for ensuring a holistic approach in the education of children. Dear participants, as we know, in the current ICT era, the integration of technology is explored as a tool for facilitating seamless communication and fostering strong partnership between parents and educators. Ultimately, we are trying to resolve that for a dynamic and collaborative approach to parental involvement that contributes significantly to improved educational outcomes and lifelong learning. Dear friends, as we all know, this discussion about parenting or these kinds of interaction about parenting is very relevant or crucial in the current times due to a variety of reasons. We all know across the world now it considered as a very important topic or matter of discussion. You may be knowing about one of the eminent American politician and what we call philanthropist, Bob Burpros. He's saying that education is a shared commitment between dedicated teachers, motivated students, and enthusiastic parents. That means now the role is a role of education not only not only under the duty of parents, but it is shared among different stakeholders. And we know sociologically we consider home as the first school, or home always referred as the child's first school because it is the primary environment where learning begins. But due to a variety of reasons, due to the several changes in our society, we can able to see parenting in these current times become more complicated. We know in our school classes, we used to say that the primary needs of human beings, we all know, we say food, water, shelter, clothes, etc. But these basic needs are not sufficient for a human being in this 21st century to lead a civilized life. We are experiencing a drastic changes in the society and a variety of social phenomena are emerging. Urbanization, modernization, westernization, liberalization, etc. That means society changed a lot, plenty of complexities are emerged. And also we are experiencing institutionalization in the entire spectrum of our life. So the parental roles also changed. The parenting we have to discuss in the current times from different perspectives. Dear friends, as you know, the concept of schooling in the earlier period, the term school derived from skole. That means it means that leisure. But in the current times, schools are not a place for just leisure. Parents are looking towards school in a very formal and in a very professional manner, or parents have much expectation from schools and the process of schooling. And also, we know in the current times, the work-life pattern, we can see a lot of changes in the work-life pattern of our society. We know now both parents are employed, double income families, number of kids are decreasing, and also that means the structure of family also witnessing plenty of changes from joint family system to moving to nuclear family system, and also some couples nowadays deciding there is no need of a kid, etc. This all together makes parenting in the 21st century become a more complicated issue, and also in many families nowadays there is no grandparents. Due to the absence of grandparents, earlier they used to provide emotional support, and they transmit cultural values, and they acted as caregivers. The absence of grandparents also made the parenting and the nurturing of youngsters in the home become more complicated in nature. Or we can say that the inculcation of values through intergeneration that is not happening nowadays, and also since the number of kids are become less in a family, due to this reason, most of the families are having one kid or two kids. The absence of siblings also creating several issues. Apart from that, as I said earlier, ICT revolution has transformed the way of acquisition of knowledge and also our entire life. Digital tools, digital life, digital devices, it having a significant impact in our personal life, family life, professional life, and also schooling process also. That means it caused several changes in our personal life and social life, and also accordingly in this ICT era, in this ICT revolution times, we have to look forward changes in the parenting styles also. We know in today, from this today's discussion, we are trying to understand about or trying to expect the participants are expected to understand the impact of parental involvement on academic performance and also overall development of the child. And also, dear participants, I am expecting from you to get insights into the effective strategies for parents to actively engage in the learning of their kids. And also, these participants are expected to recognize the role of collaboration between parents, teachers, and schools in enhancing educational outcomes. And also, we are trying to explore how technology can facilitate parent-teacher communication and support student learning. Dear participants, one of the key impact of parental involvement on students' overall development and academic achievement is that this key attention towards the academic aspect of the children that will definitely improve the academic achievement of the kids. In other words, students with involved parents tend to have higher grades, better test scores, and stronger likelihood of completing higher education. In other words, parental support in activities such as homework, assistance, reading at home, and encouraging academic efforts enhance the learning outcomes and overall development of the kids. And also, parental involvement on students' academic performance, having significantly enhanced the motivation and attitude among the kids. It create active parental involvement create or develop a self-worth among the kids. And it ultimately leads to enhancement of motivation and leading students to set higher goals in their life, and also they work in a consistent manner for their academic pursuits. When parents show interest in their children's education, they are more likely to develop a positive attitude towards their learning. And also active parental involvement on students' academic performance that definitely ensure better behavior and social skills among the kids. As I said earlier, in our families nowadays, the place for socialization become less due to several reasons. As I said earlier, hence parental active involvement definitely leads to better behavior and social skills among the kids. Active parental involvement reduces various behavioral problems. As you know, nowadays we are experiencing, as we are getting several newses from mass media about various issues like suicide, alcoholism, etc., etc. Active parental involvement ensure better behavior and social skills among the kids, and also it help us to reduce absenteeism in the schools, and also it reduces dropout rate. It also helps students to develop better social skills, self-regulation, and ability to manage academic pressures. And also it caused for stronger parent-teacher collaboration. Parental involvement facilitates communication between parents and teachers, enabling collaborative approach to address students' needs and challenges. Teachers can provide tailored strategies for home-based learning support when parents are engaged or when parents are busy with some other their professional, personal, or job-related things. In short, we can able to say that parental involvement on students' academic performance leads to a holistic development among our kids. Parents who engage in various kinds of extracurricular activities, those who involving in various events in a school, and those who discussing school-related topics contribute to their child's emotional and intellectual growth. Such kind of involvement creates a nurturing environment that balances academic demands with emotional well-being. As we know, in current times, not only in current times, every time we need a holistic growth of our kids through the education process, body, mind, and spirit. And for that, in that course, in order to attain cognitive development and also affective development, parental involvement is very important. That is what we are saying about holistic development. And when we saying these all things, we know there are several hurdles also. We have to consider several things. We know now both parents, most of the parents are working professionals, or they're working, or they're actively involved in a variety of livelihood activities. They may struggle to dedicate time to the school activities and homework of their kids. That is one of the crucial issue we have to consider. And also, we always say India is a cultural museum. We can see a lot of diversity in our Indian society. So definitely socio-cultural barriers act as a challenge when we discuss about parenting. Limited resources at the home, lack of education among the parents, and a variety of socio-economic causes that definitely act as a challenge, or it is a matter of discussion, or we have to consider that. And also, we know different cultures and belief systems are prevails in our society. Different perspectives, perceptions of parental roles in education can affect the level of level and type of management. In this way, a variety of cultural factors also we have to affect to the parenting systems. For example, some parents prefer to pursue education of their kids in, if they're having a daughter, some parents may prefer to send them to a girls' school. And some parents not like to send their kids to a mixed school. Like a variety of cultural factors also influence the parentings in our current times. Dear friends, in order to overcome this, we have to look towards a variety of strategies for effective parental involvement. We know in this, when we consider family as an institution, school as another social institution, we know schools are now more formal and systematic social institution. Hence, teachers can definitely able to play a major role in this regard. Schools, teachers, they can organize workshops to educate parents and also how to support their, they can make several interventions, these kinds of programs, etc., to ensure active parental involvement in the current times. And also various flexible meeting schedules and communication channels through emails, through WhatsApp groups, and these are beneficial for parents to stay informed and involved in the variety of academic activities and also day-to-day activities of a school. We know all the educational policies of India also promoting community involvement and parental involvement in our education system. We have parent-teacher associations, PTA, mother parent-teacher associations, and also school management committees. Different policy, education policy documents are suggesting school management committee with the involvement of local community members. In this way, we can ensure effective parental involvement, and also teachers can provide regular updates on students' progress, and they can seek suggestions for a variety of home activities. These all reinforce the classroom learning. In current times, we are discussing about flipped learning. Flipped learning is a beautiful strategy that we can integrate the formal education at school and also informal learning at the home. Dear friends, there is a huge impact, heavy impact of parental involvement on students' overall development and also overall growth also. We know parental involvement plays a very crucial role in shaping a child's academic, social, emotional, and behavioral development. First of all, academic performance. We know parental involvement provide a conducive environment for learning and academic success. For example, student come with a success, we have to immediately provide positive reinforcement. We know reinforcement, if a delayed reinforcement or a delayed motivation may not affect as expected. That means we have to provide immediate feedback, immediate reinforcement, immediate motivation to our learners, our kids. Parents' encouragement and appreciation of a variety of achievements boost students' motivation and confidence. And also, we have to provide a learning environment at home. We know all state, in India, education comes under concurrent list of Indian Constitution. Both central government and state government are playing various interventions in the field of education. We know in remote areas, tribal areas, we are providing various learning environments, even at home also. That means study table, study chair, etc. In this way, we have to provide learning environment. We have to ensure learning environment at home for every kid. A supportive and resource-rich home environment enhances child's ability to learn and perform academically well. And also, definitely that ensure higher engagement in school activities. Parental participation in school events and communication with teachers that leads to a better academic outcomes. And also we have to provide necessary social and emotional support emotional development opportunities. Parents significantly contribute to the emotional involvement that leads to the well-being and social competence of their children. That leads to increased self-esteem. Regular involvement instills a sense of worth and acceptance in the children, and also it leads to a better emotional regulation. Emotional uncertainty, emotional disequilibrium is one of the major problem, especially among our adolescents. We always say adolescence, as Stanley Hall said, adolescence is the period of stress and strain. And effective parental involvement leads to emotional regulation. Parental support helps students to manage their stress and navigate emotional challenges in a better manner. And also, such kind of interventions ensure a strong relationship. Consistent interaction between parents and students fosters a stress and better interpersonal skills. And also, this all leads to behavioral outcome. Behavioral guidance, parental guidance leads to create a foundation for positive behavior and decision making. And children are more likely to if parenting happening in a systematic and scientific manner, children will exhibit discipline and respectful behavior. As we all know, among secondary, especially at a secondary level, secondary and senior secondary level, risk-taking behavior is one of the crucial issue we are witnessing among the kids in the current times. And now we can able to see if proper parenting is there, there is a chance of less risk taking, and active parental oversight reduces likelihood of risky behaviors such as substance abuse or delinquency, etc. And also, parenting ensure clear expectations and boundaries. Setting firm and fair boundaries provide students with a secure framework for making choices. And also, these all together make a long-term impact among the kids. It definitely calls for the influence of parental involvement extends beyond immediate developmental stages. It leads to higher educational aspirations. Parental encouragement inspires students to aim for a greater academic and career achievement, and it further leads to lifelong learning. Values instilled by parents often lead to a sustained love for learning and a personal growth. And we know, in order to happen learning in a better manner, intrinsic motivation is required from the side of learners. Better parenting, proper parenting, scientific parenting definitely cost for to ensure cost for the ensuring of a lifelong learning or a love for learning among the kids. And also, ultimately, parental involvement leads to the cultural and moral development of our youngsters. Parents play a vital role in transmitting values and cultural heritage. We know one of the main purpose of education itself, transmission of cultural traits from generation to generation. And parents play a vital role in transmitting values and cultural heritage to our youngsters. Value transmission, children learn ethical principles, traditions, and cultural practices through family interactions. And hence, we know there is a dire need of interaction between family members, interaction between parents and kids on regular manner. Earlier we used to do our dinner in a dinner together or our food together. But due to now busy schedule in our life, in many families, that is not become possible. These are some techniques to ensure what we call interaction between parents and kids in our busy life schedules. And also social responsibility. Engaged parents teach children the importance of contributing to their community and being an empathetic citizen. As we all know, the quality of empathy is a very crucial quality or a personality trait that we need to equip among our youngsters in these current times. Dear friends, in short, we can able to say that parental involvement is a cornerstone for holistic development, influencing not just academic performance, but also emotional stability, social skills, behavior, and long-term aspirations among the kids. Encouraging and equipping parents to play an active role in their child's life can a profound impact that provide a profound benefit for both their individual kids and also society at a large. Whatever significant inputs we are making at our home, that will make significant impact at a larger context. Dear friends, let us look into effective strategies for parents to engage in their child's learning process. How we can make it happen. Effective parental involvement in a child's learning process is vital for academic success, as we said so far, and also it will cause for look on to some strategies that we adults or we parents can or we teachers can adopt to actively engage with and support to our children's education. First of all, we have to create a conducive learning environment. For example, a dedicated or designated study area, set up a quiet and well arranged space free from all distractions where children can focus on their homework and reading or other studies. And also we have to, as an adult, as a parent, as a teacher, we have to provide access to a variety of learning resources, ensure that children have a necessary tools like books, stationery, internet, like a variety of sources that required for learning in the current times. We know in our country, we have several mechanisms for ensuring such kind of resources to all segments of our society. And also a routine is very important. We have to ensure a routine, a particular timing for studies. And we know there is a slogan, slow and steady win the race. Here we have to say consistent routines for study times, meals and bedtime, etc. These all will help children to develop a self-discipline and also time management skills, etc. In short, we have to create a conducive learning environment for our youngsters. And also, we have to ensure active participation. We have to ensure stay involved in a variety of school activities. We know several times school authorities will invite parents to attend so-and-so meetings, but in most cases, only one parent or mothers are generally attending such meetings. We have to both father and mother need to attend such kind of meetings, regular attention or regular participation of such kinds of meeting to discuss child's progress, strength, and areas of improvement that are definitely crucial for the development of our kids. Participation in a variety of school activities like anniversary, youth festival, sports events, etc. Such kind of involvement in school functions, volunteering opportunities or trips, etc. that also will make a significant impact. This show that children that their parents take care about their education. And also, we know schools are organizing a variety of committees. Parents need active role in such kind of school governance or committees to contribute ideas on education policies and activities, etc. And also, already we discussed about the importance of communication. As I said earlier, communication between parents and kids, we have to ensure a communication with the teachers. We have to share our concerns. Parents need to share their concerns. Teachers need to share their concerns to their parents also. If there are any challenges at home or specific needs, let teachers know they can offer appropriate support. The same way, we have to celebrate the achievements. Notify teachers if any milestone, if any development, if any achievement to the students, and also teachers also need to inform the parents the achievements and development of the students. Such kind of celebrations of the various milestones or positive development that it will cause for positive development in the child's life, and they would help to build a stronger connection between home and the school. And also, we have to stay updated, keeping track on assignments, school projects, homeworks, and any other important deadlines through school nowadays, we have a variety of mechanisms for connecting with the teachers and parents, and such kind of portals or through direct communication. We have to ensure we have to stay updated with the developments happening in a school. And also we have to foster a positive attitude towards learning. A model lifelong learning we have to ensure. We have to ensure interest in reading. Our in at the current times, due to a variety of digital tools, reading of books, print books become reduced. But we have to ensure the development of writing skills and the ability of reading real books. That is very crucial. We have to ensure that show interest in reading, problem solving, and acquiring new skills, setting an example for continuous growth. These are very important. And also we always say about sportsman spirit. In sports, participation is important. All participants may not win. In other words, we have to celebrate the effort, not just results. Praise the effort, perseverance, and a curiosity rather than the success only. And this encourages resilience and the love for learning among our youngsters. In other words, we have to ensure the active participation of our kids in the all activities, sports, arts, and other activities, co-scholastic activities in the school by our kids. And also we have to incorporate learning into our daily activities, discuss what children are learning at school, and make connection to make connection with the real world scenarios. Generally there is a criticism from the side of critics towards our education system. That means a delineation of our education system from real world realities. That means what we are learning in our school, not connection with the reality in the life. We have to overcome such kind of criticisms. We have to ensure connection between our learning and real world scenarios. This can include discussing a current event, reading a book together. These are some strategies. This means we have to discuss a current event with our kids, and also we have to read a new book together with our kid. These are some strategies to ensure connection between real world life and also our academics. And let us look into how we can set realistic expectations and goal setting. And we know every individual is unique, every individual is different, and hence we cannot expect the same level of achievement from all learners. While setting expectations, we have to set realistic expectations, and we have to set clear goals, help children to set academic and personal goals, breaking in small and achievable. That means in front of us there is a task. The task is very big. It is a Himalayan task. But via breaking that big task into small pieces, we can achieve that task. Such kind of techniques and strategies we have to teach our youngsters. And also we have to encourage self-reflection among our kids, and have children reflect on their progress and identify areas want to improve. This helps to become more self-aware and motivated. Or in other words, we have to get time for self-talking. We have to talk to ourselves so that we can understand or we have to make a what we call SOC analysis of ourselves. And also we have to make a balance of our expectations. Set realistic expectations based on our kids' strength and challenges, avoiding pressure that could lead to burnout and anxiety among our kids. And also when we are saying about goal setting, we always say our goal must be SMART. SMART is an acronym that you all may be knowing, that specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, relevant and time bound. And also we must be supportive and available for homework help. We have to provide assistance, be present to help with homework or study, but allow children to work independently as much as possible. Offer guidance when needed. And also we have to encourage problem solving instead of providing answers. We have to guide our children through problem solving strategies to build critical thinking skills among our kids. We have to promote time management, help children to prioritize tasks that manage their time effectively, fostering a sense of responsibility. Other thing is that we have to promote social and emotional development. We have to ensure development of a good communication skills, encourage open conversations about their school experiences, emotions, and friendship. And also we have to teach coping strategies, help children deal with the stress or challenges they may face in the school, whether it may be academic or social or personal. We have to encourage social interaction also, foster social skills through variety of group activities, extracurricular activities, and interaction with peers outside the school. Dear friends, we have to ensure support. We have to support a growth mindset among our kids. Emphasize effort over innate ability. Teach children that intelligence and skills are developed through effort and perseverance rather than fixed trials. Dear friends, as you know, in the current times, the world is governed by not by high intellectuals, but by average people, those who are having perseverance and motivation, those who are ready to take necessary steps in the right time. And also we have to normalize the mistakes and resilience and growth mindset. And we have to encourage extracurricular activities. That means explore interest in outside of academics, support involvement in post-scholastic activities such as sports, music, art, which develop valuable life skills among the kids, and also it enrich the overall learning of our youngsters. In this way, we have to ensure a balance of head and heart, balance of head, heart, hand, cognitive, affective, and psychomotor aspects. Help the children to maintain a balance between schoolwork, play, fostering both academic and personal growth. Dear participants, dear friends, by adopting these strategies, parents, educators, and teachers, we can play an active and supportive role in the kids or child's education, and also we can strengthen the connection between the needed connection between school, home, and the community. These all stakeholders play a crucial role in the overall development of the child. And also, we know we have to ensure a collaboration. Let us look how we can ensure this collaboration between different stakeholders. We have to ensure the role of parents in supporting and enhancing educational outcomes is very important, as we said. And then how we can make it happen? We have to ensure, or we have to foster open communication. We teachers need to build a parents must need a trust with the teachers, and also vice versa. Also open and respectful communication with teachers fosters a collaborative environment where concerns and suggestions can be shared constructively. And also regular discussion of academic progress is very important. Frequent interactions, monthly meetings, or such a kind of programs ensure for stay informed about their child's strength and areas needed for improvement, and enabling timely intervention. And also we have to align the goals. Work educators to set realistic and achievable targets. Parents and teachers can collaborate to create individualized goals that are challenging but yet attainable, ensuring consistent progress in the child's academic journey, so that we can ensure the growth and development and progress and sustenance of the education of our youngsters. And also, as I said, extracurricular activities is very important. We have to encourage the participation in sports, arts, and etc., and also engagement in extracurricular activities build a critical skills such as teamwork, leadership, and creativity among the kids. In other words, we have to recognize the value of holistic education by acknowledging the importance of physical, emotional, and social development. Parents can support well-rounded growth beyond the academics. Uh, in short, we teachers, we parents must be the advocates for education, advocate for better resources and policies. Parents and teachers, educators can play an active role in school communities, advocate for enhanced infrastructure, and support for inclusive policies that benefit for all students. By actively engaging with teachers, school, and their children, parents can contribute significantly to build a supportive ecosystem that foster academic and personal success. Dear friends, in the current times, we are discussing another crucial issue in current times among the families. We are witnessing this bad thing, that is comparison between kids. As I said earlier, every individual is unique and different from others. Our fingerprint itself different from others. So we cannot agree with the comparing the kids. That's why in our schools nowadays, marking system give way for grading system in order to avoid such kind of unnecessary competition. It is important to avoid comparison of children each other, as each child is unique with different strengths, learning styles, and developmental rates. That's why comparison can lead feelings of inadequacy, jealousy, or low self-esteem in children. They may feel like they are constantly measuring up to others and never quit measuring up themselves. So if we compare kids, it causes an emotional impact among them. And also, rather than comparing, we have to focus on progress. Each has their own pace of growth, and comparison might overshadow their individual progress. Celebrating their personal achievements encourage a growth mindset and motivates them to keep learning and improving. Focus on individual progress, not comparison. And also, we have to promote a healthy self-concept. When children are encouraged to focus on their own development rather than they compare to others, they are more likely to build a positive self-image. And also, we have to encourage collaboration, not competition. Instead of fostering on rivalry, it is better to emphasize on teamwork. That's why nowadays we are replacing the term group into team, not a group, but a team. We have to promote collaboration and teamwork, not just competition. And through collaboration, through teamwork, children learn from each other and appreciate different perspectives. And also, we have to understand the diverse strength of each student, each learner, each child. Each child excels in different areas. Combining them may overlook the unique abilities of children for success. Creativity, it may be problem solving skills. Every individual skill is equally important in their growth. Dear friends, encouraging children to work towards their own goals and recognizing their unique contributions help to create a more supportive and positive environment among everyone. That's why we do not necessary to compare with the kids. Dear friends, as I said earlier, we are living in the era of ICT revolution. And so nowadays, in the current times, we can use ICT ICT definitely facilitate the active communication between parents and teachers. We know nowadays we have a variety of ICT tools that we can utilize in a better manner. This is a quotation by Khalil Gibran. That is when we are talking about the comparison between kids. This quotation is very crucial. That means Khalil Gibran says that your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life longing for itself. They come through you, but not from you. And though they are with you, yet they belong not to you. That means every individual having freedom, and there is a possibility of individual growth, and we not necessary to regulate every now and then the every aspect of the child. Let us look towards the role of ICT in the contemporary times, how ICT can facilitate parent-teacher communication and involvement in student learning. We have to use a variety of digital tools like ClassDojo, Google Classroom, Seesaw, like variety of tools we are there. We can use these are digital tools for monitoring the progress of the child. And also nowadays we have a variety of communication channels like email, messaging apps like WhatsApp, and this kind of video calls. These all we can utilize for active interaction between parents and teachers. And also nowadays we having a variety of e-learning platforms that help to children navigate online learning tools and resources. And these tools are beneficial for active communication between school community and teachers. But when coming to screen time usage of our kids, we have to set some time boundaries to encourage healthy digital. We have to promote healthy digital habits and etiquettes. We have to develop it among our kids, and also we have to set boundaries for using of these all resources. Dear friends, as we know, society is very fast, highly competitive, and we are living in such a kind of diverse world. Hence, as earlier times, parents are not physically present always with kids. Now I am in one city, in my kids are in two other cities in Kerala. That means parents are not together every time. That's why nowadays we are discussing about remote parenting. Remote parenting refers to the act of raising and staying connected with one's children despite being physically distant due to work, travel, or other circumstances. This approach, remote parenting approach, heavily based on communication, emotional availability, and use of technology to bridge physical gap between parents and their kids. And also how we can ensure remote parenting. Parents are in different places, kids are in different places. They may be in a hostel, they may be in another city due to variety of professional, personal, family reasons. We have to make remote parenting also become successful. We have to ensure communication every evening at 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock. We used to conduct a what we call video conferencing, family video conferencing, so that we can meet each other even digitally also. That means communication, regular and meaningful conversations is a cornerstone for remote parenting. Using video calls, phone calls, or messages ensure parents stay connected with the children's daily life and emotions. And also in remote parenting, we can use technology utilizations tool, various video conferencing tools, messaging platforms, and that is one of the very practical things for remote parenting. And also establishing a routine such as a time for scheduled calls or weekly updates that provide stability and help children feel secure in their relationship. And also it ensure even from afar, even from distance, showing interest in child's activities, celebrating their achievements, and providing emotional support build a strong bond. Even though there is no physical presence, it ensure a kind of emotional presence. And also we know now father and mother may be in distant places, and such kind of video conferences, etc., ensure a co-parenting. That means for parents who are separated, or if they are staying in different places, remote parenting involves a effective coordination with co-parent to ensure child's needs are met seamlessly. And also remote parenting, in the remote parenting, trust and independence also. Remote parenting may foster greater independence in children, but it requires trust and consistent guidance from parents. Dear friends, what we are saying is that remote parenting, it is the act of raising and staying connected with one's children despite being physically distant due to several reasons. In the current time, remote parenting is a reality. We have to make it various ICT optimal utilization of various ICT tools help us to make remote parenting become successful. Even but there are some challenges to remote parenting also. For example, different time zones. Maybe people may be living in different times zones. That may be an issue, and also physical presence. The digital presence may not replace the physical. That means the absence of physical closeness that can affect the bonding, especially with the younger children. That means remote parenting is not a solution for actual parenting, but that is the need of that we have no other way. And also, sometimes it may cause for miscommunication. Managing miscommunication, conversation over text or video may sometimes lack the nuances of face-to-face interaction. Sometimes it may lead to misunderstanding. We have to take care of such kind of happening. And also, let us look how we can make remote parenting also become effective. We have to engage in a shared activities like reading books together or playing online games or working on collaborative projects remotely or etc. And also pay close attention to what children share and ask open-ended questions to show genuine interest, providing of personalized messages, send letters, voice notes or videos, maintain a personal touch. These are some strategies. And also active participation, involvement of all family members, our kids in the decision making, active participation in important decisions regards children's education, hobbies and future, etc. That also some of the strategy for effective remote parenting. Remote parenting, when managed with empathy and dedication, that can maintain and strengthen the parent-child bond, ensuring emotional and developmental support despite physical distance. Dear friends, in our society, in the current times, we are observing another issue. That means the K-pop addiction among the kids. That means kids nowadays are spending excessive time on Korean pop like related activities. They're consistently watching with K-pop videos, following every news updates and attending online fan events, etc. It costs for neglecting their responsibilities. It leads to several problems like isolation, emotional dependency, etc. We have to manage K-pop addiction among the kids. We know at the adolescent stage, hero worship is one of the reality among kids. They're having hero worship. Their heroes may be a sportsman or a sportswoman or a film artist, etc. Nowadays, it become K-pop actors or that members of that band. We have to manage K-pop addiction among our youngsters. We have to encourage a balanced lifestyle. We have to set healthy boundaries and we have to ensure open communication and we have to introduce other hobbies to our kids and we have to ensure social connections and we have to provide them role models and guidance, educate the children about the potential risk of idolizing people too much and guide them toward a realistic and healthy role model. By fostering a balanced approach to K-pop fandom, we can help our children to enjoy their interest without getting it overpower our life. Dear friends, we are knowing about generation alpha learners the same way. Nowadays many young parents also there, or generation Z parents also a reality. And also in the generation Z parents, their parenting style is different. The generation Z parents, they are tech savvy. They are tech savvy persons. Their parenting also tech savvy. They value. They focus on Gen Z parents are more likely to prioritize mental health both for themselves and their children, fostering open conversation about emotions and well-being. The value of diversity and inclusion is very crucial for them, and also work-life balance is very crucial for Generation Z parents. And also, Generation Z parents are having a non-traditional parenting roles, and they are believing in, they are more eco-conscious, and they are believing in minimalism. And overall, Generation Z parents are likely to combine technology with progressive, socially conscious values in their approach in raising their kids. Dear friends, let us conclude the session with some of the issues with parenting. Already we discussed about time constraints and also lack of resources or knowledge. That is another issue. Not all parents are having the resources or knowledge. And also there are several cultural and linguistic barriers are prevails in our, especially in Indian society. And through scientific interventions, we can overcome that. Let us discuss some solutions for ensuring scientific parent. That means we have to ensure flexible engagement options. That means schools can, educational institutions can provide various ways for parents to engage with their children's learning, such as after schools programs, online learning, online PTA meetings, online parent teacher association meeting, etc. And also we have to, schools need to ensure access for various workshops and trainings, and also community training, community support networks. We have to ensure creating networks of support, such as parent teacher association, peer groups, or local community organizations can help parents feel more connected and empowered. There are some additional strategies also. We have to use technology, as I said, a variety of apps, online platforms, and educational websites can provide both parents and children to easy access of various resources, tutorials, and collaborative tools, etc. And also learning routine, already we discussed. And also we have to promote a growth mindset, encouraging parents to foster a growth mindset in their children's learning that help them to embrace challenges and persist through difficulties. Parents can model learning behavior by showing that making mistakes is a part of learning process. Dear friends, dear participants, let us have a call. Let us, we have to take a pledge to action. We have to decide that we have to empower our parents. We have to empower ourselves to take active role in the education of our kids. It is crucial that parents need to recognize their active role in the education of our kids. Dear friends, let us conclude that today in this 1 hour session, we have explored the significant role of parental involvement in fostering child success. Active engagement from parents positively impact the child's academic, emotional, and social development, making it an essential element in the educational process. Ultimately, a strong partnership between parents, educators, and other stakeholders that foster a nurturing environment that empowers children to reach their full potential and thrive academically and beyond. And also, we discussed about the role of technology as an enabler of parenting in this 21st century.
So we have our first question by Professor Varghese Pandalukaran. How can we equip parents contribute to the development of a holistic progress card for their kids? Is it not something considered necessary by NCERT as a part of implementation of National Education Policy 2020? How to prepare parents for meaningful parental assessment of students and contribute to the making of HPC?
Yeah, I think already there are mechanisms by NCRT like organizations to address this issue. We know as students having textbook the same way teachers NCRT like bodies or various boards are developing handbooks for teachers. These handbooks for teachers that consist several strategies and learning resources for enabling active interaction with parents and other stakeholders. I think so.
Thank you, sir, for that. We have another question. How can teachers empower parents to become facilitators in their children's growth and development? Sorry. Uh, yeah, we have another question from Nirmal Kumar. Learning experience can also be viewed at from whether the child experiences satisfaction at school, is motivated to learn or facing challenges. You said it is better to have open communication at home and resolve issues with teachers and school. Are we teaching these concepts to teacher trainees or included in teaching teacher training?
Yeah. These all now become the part of in-service education, bachelor of education, master of education. These kinds of all programs we having exclusive course on teacher education, and we have a different in our School of Pedagogical Sciences in Master of Education program we having context and challenges of foundational and preparatory education, middle and secondary education, etc. In these all courses, various components are related with reflective learning, teacher reflections, or these all elements are already the part of curriculum, pre-service teacher education curriculum. But the transaction may be vary from institution to institution. It is according to the determination and motivation of the teacher educator. But it already available in the pre-service teacher education curriculum.
So we have another question from Dr. Geeta. Parents are working from home these days, engaging children in media or gadgets. Your opinion about this?
Yeah, we have to, as I said, various digital tools now become the part and parcel of our teaching, learning, and schooling, and we have to regulate that. We have to always have an eye towards what the kids are doing in these various digital gadgets. We have to regulate time on various digital gadgets. No other way. We know nowadays we are following a blended learning. Teachers also giving various tasks and assignments through WhatsApp, etc. That means we cannot able to stay away from these kinds of digital tools. The proper healthy utilization is the solution.
We have one more question from Poonam Bala. In adolescent, children are very stubborn, so how to handle them?
Yeah, adolescence, as I said earlier, adolescence is the time for it is the time of hero worshipping. It is time of stress and strain, and it is a crucial age in the development. And parents need to develop a variety of scientific parenting skills to deal with adolescence. And also, we can say that over restriction may not be a solution in these current times. We have to follow a liberal but a strong such a kind of policy or technique we have to adopt.
So we'll take up one last question. About single parenting, few tips to handle the child.
Yeah, that is due to several reasons. Many kids are now maybe under the supervision of a single parent. It may create various emotional and social issues. But in that case, teachers can able to play. Teachers must need to know the family background of students so that teachers can make a significant interventions and contribution to overcome such issues. And also the parent, since parent is an adult, he or she need to be look towards the thing in a realistic and in a mature and in a scientific manner. That single parent need to provide extra additional care and support to the kid.